Under the guidance and leadership of our dynamic leader, Honorable Chief Minister Pawan Kumar Chamling, the Sikkim Tourism Development Corporation, in association with Sikkim Amateur Mountaineering Association, has successfully organized the first ever Himalayan Marathon in Sikkim, starting from the West Sikkim's Kanchenjunga base camp, Goeche, to Yuksom. It's an early morning prep session at Yuksom, and the final preparations are on the go. Backpacks, check. Equipments, check. Maps, check. Runners, check. Every step towards the first ever Kanchenjunga Marathon, check. The most righteous man for the job, Goeche, an Everester and the second Mount Everest climber of Sikkim. With many awards to his name, he will be leading the crew of 20 participants. Amar Subba, also known as the Marathon Man of Sikkim, is the brand ambassador and also in charge of the rigorous marathon to be attempted for the first time in the history of Sikkim. Kunzang and Amar, along with an efficient team consisting of a doctor, guide, camera crew, the porters, kitchen crew, and the participants, they all begin their journey towards Goeche. With a resident thought of a treacherous walk ahead and a breathtaking marathon on their way back, the crew begin their journey towards the beautiful snow mountains of Sikkim from Yuksom. At 10,000 feet, Choka is the first pit stop on the way that serves as a perfect acclimatization center for the crew. Resting for the day number 1, it's time for the body and mind to learn about the chill factors of the Himalayas. Crossing Phedang on the way, the next day, the breathtaking views of the highlands accompany their treacherous walk as the crew head towards their next pit stop and another fascinating destination, Zongri. Time to exploit the second day's halt. Located at 13,200 feet, Zongrila offers a spectacular view of the mighty Kanchenjunga range. The sunrise view from Zongrila is a blessing to the eyes and a shower to the soul. The vast expanse of this magnificent sight is breathtaking in many remarkable ways. The marathon's starting point is yet many a foothills and mountains away. It's definitely not a walk in the park, but for sure, it's a walk worth its while. Every view a frame that is destined to live in the memories of every traveler. This journey is undoubtedly an unforgettable experience to last forever. With rhododendron bushes spread along the way and a silver fir forest alongside the waterways of the Pekchu River, the crew arrive at their third day's destination, Thangsing. The next day, early morning, the crew head towards Lamune. Lamune Valley provides the perfect spot for capturing the snow mountains from the lower grounds. After a treacherous journey up and down the mountains and a few meters hike from Lamune, the participants of the first Kanchenjunga Marathon finally reach their starting point at the famous Samiti Lake. The participants receive their final briefing for the marathon. Every detail is carefully explained and clarified to all those eager to test their skill and stamina in the snowlands of the Mount Kanchenjunga. The wait is over, and the moment of truth has finally arrived. The participants warm up and stretch to claim the stretches of the Himalayas, challenging their breath, stamina, and the will to attempt a never-before-attempted feat. This marathon is going to be a real challenge. A beautiful determination of many hearts and minds pave a way for an event to be embarked on the pages of Sikkimese history forever and ever. And thus, the cherished race begins. Starting Samiti Lake, the runners need to reach Yuksom via Lamune, Thangsing, and Choka. Refreshments and medical aid is arranged on the route, but this marathon is definitely unlike those we all usually hear and see. Participants who've successfully claimed victory over their body and mind, those who can proudly say, "Hey, we were the first ones to have ran those trails with great spirit and enthusiasm." The winners and the participants were awarded, and that very day was the first milestone that was carved in the name of the first Kanchenjunga Marathon. Next year, the same is going to follow, though this time the followers will be certainly plenty more.